Hello everybody, this is Joshua Mickle on this emergency video recording of one Grizzlies head coach, Taylor Jenkins, has been announced that he is in fact parted ways / fired from the Memphis Grizzlies just about a month away from the playoffs starting. Shock is one of the words that comes to mind for me. This guy has been with us since the end of the grit and grind era. Ushered in Ja Morant, came in 2019, I believe. And besides a couple of injury-riddled seasons, he's helped us coach us to the playoffs in the majority of his seasons. And the seasons that he wasn't making the playoffs is because of injuries. We've had 2 straight years of injury madness, and I put that at the feet. I mean, after last year happened, with the amount of injuries that we had, like unprecedented injuries, which led us to Scottie Pippen Jr. discovery for us. I think last year Taylor Jenkins should have made the move that in parallel to the Titans, when we had Frank as our director of performance, like heading up the whole strength and conditioning crew in Tennessee. When we had a amount of injuries, he should have been fired 2 years early, but Vrabel kept him on 2 more years of injury stupidness. And now the injury stupidness has reared its ugly head, and we have been falling off a cliff since the All-Star break, from being the number 2 seed to now dropping to the number 5 seed, and potentially playing in the play-in tournament, which was unfathomable to think of. And with the Taylor Jenkins firing, as of this recording, we don't know who the interim head coach is going to be. I think this offseason, this job is going to be really attractive with with Triple J and Desmond Bain as your triple threats to attract a potential new head coach in this market. And I think this is going to be, I think we're just writing off the season, in all honesty, with the firing of Taylor Jenkins. It felt like he could have stayed on for a little bit longer if they want to keep him around, but who knows? Who knows what's going to happen now? But I think one of the big factors to Taylor Jenkins' downfall is that he kept around the same strength and conditioning and director of performance crew, with Chris and Eric running the show. 1 year too late than they should have, and he should have let them go this past off season. But unfortunately, you make the decisions that you make, and you have to live with them. And now Taylor Jenkins is now no longer the head coach of the Memphis Grizzlies, and some interim head coach, whoever it's going to be, is going to have the luxury of trying to coach up 3 stars on a starting 5, and he's going to get the luxury of hopefully coaching up a team in the playoffs. And talk about a tryout run. If you're a head coach, if you're an interim head coach, what better way to impress your GM and owner than to show what you can do in the playoffs? So that's my initial thoughts on that. We'll have more to dive in when we talk about it on our next episode of Cast It to the King. My name is Joshua Mickle, and take care.